How's it going, y'all? It's good to be back home at King's Dominion. I actually am only going to be here for an hour today because we actually got a big day planned, but I'll explain that in a second. We're starting off at King's Dominion today. Now, if you're a coaster enthusiast from Virginia or a coaster enthusiast at all, you definitely know that Virginia is a hot spot for coasters right now because we have a couple new coasters coming to Virginia here in 2025. This is the track pieces for Raptura, the B&M Wing coaster coming to King's Dominion. It was actually just announced here on July 31st. I'm here on August 5th today. So we're definitely gonna go check out construction, see how that's doing, and probably get a ride on Intimidator. Just gotta walk over to the front gate first. It's almost time to open. If you wanna check out the track for yourself, it's right off to the left here, outside of the entrance. It's pretty cool. Since I appreciate y'all watching the video so much, I'm gonna give you guys a little Easter egg here at King's Dominion. So if you have to go to the bathroom at the entrance, don't go to the one right by the gate. Go to the one on the very left here outside of Dominator. It's normally clean in the mornings and normally no one goes to it because they don't know it exists. So it's pretty convenient. It's 11:01 and we're in the park. Drop tower is running. Ooh. My rule of thumb at King's Dominion is if the drop tower is open, go do it because it's probably gonna break. Wild change of plans here today. So I almost couldn't believe my eyes, but I walked over to Delirium and it was actually testing. This ride has not run for over 2.5 years. They put new restraints on it, the red and yellow ones. They were kind of getting fitted, as you can tell, but they are testing the ride here, and that is something I have not seen in a very long time. So that is a great sign for this ride. I still low-key can't believe I saw Delirium test, but I just got 2 rides on Drop Tower. Both were excellent. I love getting the side that faces towards 305 because that's the best view. It's my favorite view anyways. But now we're actually gonna go get a ride on 305, but while on the way we're gonna get some footage of the construction site. So here we are. It looks incredible. I still can't believe this is here. I may just get a ride on Tumbili because there's no wait. Wow, look at this. I don't know if we'll see any lifts today. I saw this on Instagram a few days ago. They turned off the waterfall at Mount Kilimanjaro here outside of the new coaster. So I'm assuming that's due to plumbing work that they have to do. But I expect this to be back on next season. I know they probably already have their minds made up because you can see test colors on some of the supports, but I really hope they don't change the colors. That would really stink. So I didn't realize it was already 11:56, so I low-key kind of gotta go now. The plan is I was actually gonna go to Busch Gardens today because I got a pass earlier this year and I haven't used it yet. But I did want to get some footage here at King's Dominion first, so that's why I stopped here. So yeah, the wing coaster is cool and all, but that's actually not the only roller coaster opening up in Virginia in 2025. All you have to do is just get in the car. It's about an hour drive from here. It's Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and they're opening a family B&M invert. Same company that it's actually making Raptura, but it's a lot different of a ride.
In the middle. If your feet can answer flat on the ground, you have to be in the middle.
So we are here at Busch Gardens now. I really don't even have a plan for here today, to be honest with you. I'm just gonna do everything. First thing you always have to do at Busch Gardens is go to the guest services to get your GoPro checked in. So I think the first ride we're gonna do here is Loch Ness Monster. It's the kind of the first ride that you see when you walk in, but I'm really excited to do it. Haven't tried it since the refurbishment. I've heard great things about it. First ride reaction, that was awesome. That was so smooth. That was crazy how smooth that was for an aero. Honestly, if there was an aero that did not need a refurbishment, it was probably the Loch Ness Monster. But the fact that they did that, it's such a good ride. It's so smooth. That's easily the best traditional aero looper I've done. Maybe outside of Viper, I gotta think about it. That was so good. So last time I was here, I did Apollo, and I'm good on Tempesto considering I just did one at Lake Compounce. So I'm gonna go get a ride on Pantheon. I cannot wait for that. The last ride I got on Pantheon was preview day in 2022, and it was 30 degrees out. On Loch Ness Monster, I wore my fanny pack, but I'm like on Pantheon, I don't know if I want to risk that.
Take a step back. The gates are now closed.
Pantheon was absolutely insane. That ride was so much faster. That speed hill was absolutely wild. We're gonna go check out now the other thing I wanted to show you in relation to the Coaster Wars in Virginia. This is the big show building in the German section of Busch Gardens. And if you go to the left of it back here is a spot that isn't really used anymore, but was used back in the day for a roller coaster called Drachenfire. Drachenfire has long been removed, but behind those trees there's actually a station that still remains. There's a view of Drachenfire Station if you can see it through the trees. Potential developments have been coming out over the past couple years, including a wild Giga Spike and an RMC potentially. But the coaster Busch Gardens is actually going to be receiving in 2025 is a B&M family invert, similar to the one that's opening up at Busch Gardens Tampa this year. Now, a lot of people, myself included, are kind of disappointed that Busch Gardens probably won't be getting an RMC, at least in the foreseeable future. I do think that would have been kind of a weird fit, especially because, you know, King's Dominion has an RMC. I definitely think that plot of land would have been better fit for another ride that isn't a family coaster, considering that's the biggest available plot that you have. I get that Busch Gardens has kind of added some extreme rides over the past couple years and that it may have been time for a family coaster, but I don't think that was the spot to do it in. Getting in line for Alpengeist now. Outside of Dark Coaster, lines don't look too bad here today, but I've already gotten the Dark Coaster credits. I don't really feel the need to ride that one again. Whoa! Today's one of those days where I'm mainly just getting footage of rides. I have all the credits here. Last time I was here, only 3 coasters were running, and the time before that, it was in 2019, and I didn't get footage then. So I'm gonna make sure to get footage this time. But right now, we're gonna go over and ride Griffin. I just got off Griffin. Scott from Coaster Force was standing at the top of the little queue thing getting a video, so I wonder if I'm going to be in that. I was sitting in the front row, so I was going to get in line for one more ride on Pantheon, but it unfortunately broke down, so I'm just going to take the L on that because I'm trying to get home at a reasonable time tonight still. I think I am going to go do Tempesto though, because I'm just curious how the comfort collars are. I haven't ridden one with those in a while. Never mind on Tempesto, that line is crazy and I'm not riding that with one train, so we're going to go try Apollo. Last ride of the night is going to be Apollo's Chariot. Line doesn't seem too bad, so, and they're running 2 trains. I just got off my last ride on Apollo's Chariot. My ride was actually a lot better than the one I got in February when I came here. It was running a lot faster, and honestly, it wasn't as rough as I remember, so I may actually move that one up a little bit. I'm going to get going here today just because I have a bit of a drive home, and I still want to get home at a reasonable time, so. I had so much fun on my little adventure today. I hope you guys had a great time watching it. I hope I was kind of able to explain the situation between the 2 parks and the additions that they're getting and why. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.